Hello students, nice to meet you all. I'm here, Alya Defa as student teacher. So now we're going to learn about formal invitation letter. So what is formal invitation letter? So I will give you a hint about the learning objectives. So this is our learning objective. The first is correctly mention the characteristic of formal invitation, and then for the second, create a formal invitation letter in school or workplace setting. So let's go to the next slide. This is what's so called as formal invitation. A formal invitation is an invitation which follows a dignified form, tone, or style in agreement with the established norms, customs, or values. Webster's 20 and 12. For example, an invitation to a wedding, an invitation to the graduation ceremony, or else. Next. This is the common format of formal invitation. So, as you can see, the first line is the name of the person who invite. The second line is the request for participation. The fourth line is the occasion for invitation. The third line is the name of the persons invited. The fifth line is the time and date of occasion. The sixth line is the place of occasion. The last line is the request for reply. Okay? I hope you understand about the common format of a formal invitation. And then this is the social function of formal invitation letter. So what's the purpose of you write a formal invitation letter? So inviting people to formal and social events. Next, this is the linguistic characteristics of formal invitation letter. Your letter should be simple, precise, and concise words. It contains detailed information. The tone should be friendly and sincere. Words should be chosen carefully. The style of writing should be formal. Okay, remember, it's formal invitation letter, right? And then this is the format of layout. The first is addresses of the addresser and the addressee. The salutation, body, state for whom the invitation is and by whom it is given. Reasons of invitation, date, time, place, RSVP. It is a French word, répondez as il vous plaît, which means please reply. Signature, the format of the envelope for the invitation is addressed the same way as the envelope of a letter, i.e. with the recipient's address in the middle of the envelope and addresser's address on the left-hand corner of the envelope. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. There are ways of organizing information. You can include the reasons for inviting others. Don't forget to provide detailed information about the party or event. And ask your friends to come by using a sincere tone. Okay, note that, okay? And then, did you know, formal invitations are written on a cards, and the text is written in calligraphy style. Informal invitations, date and time are written in words, not in numbers. Okay, remember this. Informal invitation, date and time are written in words, not in numbers. And this is the samples. The Board of Directors of the Indonesian Educational Foundation requests the pleasure of Mr. and Mrs. Rahmat Riyadi at the charity dinner on Saturday, the 23rd of December at the Sultan Hotel Ballroom. Proceeds benefit the Educational Fund. This is the RSVP and the dress code batik, the additional information. This is so simple, concise, and use formal words. This is the perfect example of formal invitation letter. Okay, do you understand, students? Let's move to the next slide. This is the invitation to a wedding. Let's break down the format. Mr. and Mrs. Pujianto. This is the name of the host, the one who invite the other people. Cordially request the pleasure of your company. This is the phrasing of the invitation. On the wedding ceremony of their daughter. This is the kind of event. City with Dory. And then on Friday, the 12th of December at 7 o'clock. Okay, you remember that the date and time in formal invitation are written in words, not in numbers. Okay? Date, time, and Jalan Gatot Subroto, Jakarta. This is the venue. RSVP, Uni. This is the number and email. Request to respond. And then there is some special instruction. Dinner will be served at 8 p.m. sharp. Okay. You might understand this format easily, right? This is so simple. And this is so easy to write. Next. This is how to respond to formal invitation. Remember that formal invitation should be responded to within 3 days. No more than 3 days, okay? Replies have to be handwritten. And reason should be briefly stated for declining the invitation. So if you want to decline an invitation, you should include your reason, your logic reason, right? And then, okay, this is the example how to accept and how to decline. And this is how to accept. Mr. and Mrs. Eri Utomo accept with pleasure the kind invitation of Mr. and Mrs. Pujianto to the wedding ceremony of their daughter on Friday the 12th of December at 7 o'clock. And then this is the simple one. Mr. and Mrs. Wibowo accept the invitation with pleasure. And then how to decline. Mr. Sudibyo regret that they are unable to accept the kind invitation of Mr. and Mrs. Sanjoyo for Friday, the 12th of December at 7 o'clock due to prior engagement. Okay, you should include your reason, right? And then this is the simple one. Mr. and Mrs. Riyadi regret to decline the invitation due to health reason. Always include your reason. And then this is the example of responding card. The responding card comes with the invitation card. This card should preferably be handwritten. Okay? Okay, you might find this exercise and you might rewrite this formal invitation letter, find out what is missing and give response to it. Okay, let us break down this invitation letter. The board of directors of Vulnerable Enterprises requires the pleasure of your company or your what? On what event? On the 27th of December. Oh, on what time? At Gedung Soekarno, Jakarta. To whom should we give response to? Where is the signature? Where is the name of the host? Oh, there is the name of the host, the board of directors of Wonderful Enterprise. To whom it is addressed? Okay, this is should your be exercise. Please do it right. You can refer to the previous slide, which contains the format of layout or the common format of invitation letter, formal invitation letter. And you may write your response card here. For example, Mr. and Mrs. Sanjoyo accept your invitation. thank you gitu. This is the simple way to write response card. Okay, actually this PPT is designed for Zoom meeting, so please forget the group chat here. So you can choose one question to answer, either A or B. Choose one. Forget about the group chat here. It is actually designed for Zoom, but you can send your answer via email. So please write the answer. You may choose one question. One question is enough to answer. And then please send it to my email at alya@studentsunes.ac.id. Choose one question. You can mention some linguistic characteristics of formal invitation letter to my email, or mention the format of formal invitation letter to my email too. And then some quick quiz for you to do. You can ask me via WhatsApp if you haven't understood yet about this assignment, about this quick quiz. And then there is assignment here. Please create one page of formal invitation letter in school or workplace setting, sent to my email, and the deadline is 1 week after you receive this assignment, right? Please do it well, and if you have any questions to ask, please WhatsApp me, ask to your chairman about my number, or you can give your comment in this YouTube comment section. And let us evaluate our meeting today. So we have learned about what formal invitation is. This is, and the common format, the social function. We have learned about the linguistic characteristics, that formal invitation letters should be simple, precise, include detailed information, and then the format of layout. This is the format of layout, the ways of organizing information, and this is the very, very important tricks, the examples, and the format. This is the very simple format. How to respond a formal invitations letter. Okay, I think it's clear enough. Thank you for watching my videos, and I hope you are in good health always, and see you. Bye bye.